I need to, like, as a New Year's resolution, I need to plan more things. I can't do super chats until I think I need like 500 subscribers. So if you subscribe to me and we get up to 500, I'll start doing super chats and lives and I'll do readings for you. But otherwise, you can look at my about page and you can ask me a question and pay me like £18, I think it is, and I've got an Etsy store, so you can choose what kind of reading you want and pay me through PayPal. Okay, straight out with the Six of Cups reversed. So let's show the Virgo card because it's beautiful. Six of Cups reversed is a lack of a soul connection. So Virgo, you could be involved with someone right now who you don't feel is equivalent to family or someone very, very special to you. Or you may have lost a connection like that because you got Six of Cups reversed. Six of Cups is like that brother and sister, like we know each other because we've always known one another, and I hold this person in the same regard as family. Like, I love them unconditionally. You know, 6 cups of being gathered and they're producing flowers because they're so abundant, they're full of love, okay? That's reversed because you don't feel you have that or you lost that. Okay, so I feel like you might be in a situation, Virgo, where there's going to be a tower. Either you're going to cause an ending, or the divine's going to cause an ending, or your person's going to cause an ending. But the landscape of your life is going to be very different, okay, after this tower. The Eight of Cups reversed, perhaps you're trying to hold on to it, perhaps your person's trying to hold on to it, or it's just difficult to accept the change. Because the Eight of Cups upright is walking away from the relationship. When it's reversed, it's refusing to walk away. It's trying to hold on. Sometimes we know something's done, but it's just upsetting to like have that change. Sometimes you want the relationship, but you want how your person's being to change. You don't want to lose the relationship, okay? But if you think about it, it's not making you happy. So it might be upsetting to lose it, but it's just one of those things you got to get to grips with. So your person has got the Three of Pentacles reversed. They are not working together with you, Virgo. Your person is non-cooperative, okay? So no wonder this is not a soulmate energy. Yeah, we've got the Devil reversed and the Ten of Swords. Okay, with a lot of other cards I didn't realise. The Three of Swords reversed, healing from heartache, conflict, inner or outer conflict, and the Queen of Pentacles upright. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because we've got the Three of Pentacles at the top there. Oh, we've got Capricorn twice because we've got Earth with all the Pentacles. And then we've got the Devil card, which is the major for Capricorn. You've got the Devil card reversed. So that's getting clear from ties, from bonds to something unhealthy when it's reversed. End of a cycle of pain, fear, anxiety, Ten of Swords. Recovery from heartache, heartbreak. Three of Swords reversed. Inner conflict or external conflict with the Five of Wands. They're literally fighting with sticks with one another. So it could be your emotions internally, or, you know, being conflicted over an ending, or it could be... Sorry, this is your person's cards, isn't it? So they could be conflicted about an ending. they've got the Queen of Pentacles. They could be a Capricorn, they could be a Taurus or Virgo, or have any of those placements somewhere in their chart. It's a practical person. The Queen of Pentacles is a good provider. She's reliable. She loves to buy things. She's fantastic at earning money, spending money, saving money. And as much as she spends on herself, she will spend on others, okay? So Virgo, you could be dealing with someone who it's been quite a tough journey with, okay? Despite them being a very practical person, we've got wands, we've got swords, we've got the devil. It's been like maybe toxic or just does not work somehow, okay? Somehow it does not work and hasn't been working. Even though I haven't got court cards for you, I have got, you know, the sense of like, it's sad, like I don't want to be single, I don't want to walk away from this, but I feel that it's not a soulmate anymore. You know, I feel that this major change about to happen. So I think just a load of sadness, to be honest. The Two of Swords, they don't really want to deal with it either. It's horrible, okay? So they're blindfolded, they're refusing to make a choice. I hate that when you're like in a relationship and you know it's like hanging by a thread and you've had some talks already and then you've kind of like kept it going. Oh, I'm single at the moment and I honestly like I'm enjoying the stability from that. Even if sometimes I wish I could have a cuddle or something, I'm happy like without the drama and the pain. Five of Swords reverse, we're avoiding discussing it because it could turn into harsh words being spoken. Trying to keep the peace for now. Maybe one of you is sending text messages and the other's like, I'm not going to say anything because I just don't want to get into it. Four of Wands upright. Look, again, it seems like there's a household here, or it's something to do with maybe you've been disagreeing about moving things up a level, like getting more serious, or you're not married but you own a home together, you know, and it's been rocky since you did this. Sometimes you move in and you're like, what on earth have we done? You know, you thought like once you got a house that was going to be like picture perfect, and yet you just become like companions straight away, or you keep arguing over stupid shit straight away. I moved in with someone really, really quickly in Italy and it just worked, but we didn't have a mortgage together. I personally wasn't happy to get a mortgage with them unless we were getting married. So I think different genders care about different things, right? I've got this theory that men prefer to level up status wise. So like what people see is them getting a house and leveling up financially. And I think it's very, very important to women to get married because they want to feel like they've got loyalty, like their person's proud, you know, and they want a day where all family are together, like, and it's the sense of we're together and isn't this beautiful that we found each other, because honestly, it's not easy to find someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with. You grow up expecting that to be the thing that everyone gets straight away. You know, I used to work with young children, they'd say, why aren't you married? And I'd be like 21 years old. And it's like, because most people aren't marriage material. Most people are nasty. They don't earn enough money. I don't earn enough money. We don't want the same things in life. Or, you know, their family are awful. There's so many reasons why something shouldn't work that it really is against you. And I think this is mega intimidating. And I think it means a lot. Like, if you think about it, why would you want someone to financially put everything on the line and invest in you if you're saying you don't want to marry them? It's just like, no, no, I'm not getting into a mortgage with you, and I'm not doing that on the other side of the world if you are not going to show everyone that we're together. Like, what on earth are you thinking? But I think there's a huge miscommunication and a set of values that are very different between men and women. I don't think that means that men aren't loyal. I think they just see it as priority in this day and age. I think they see a wedding as a big party where there's a big fuss and they've got to dress in clothes they don't want to, and they've got to be the centre of attention, and it's a big expense. And I think there's a miscommunication goes on. So possibly there's been disagreements about levelling up over mortgages or marriages or something like this, something significant. It's a shame, isn't it? Because sometimes love isn't enough. You can totally be in love and have to break up. The Fool. So we've got Aries. There could be Aries in your chart or your person's chart. But the Fool is someone who wants to take a leap of faith, and maybe this is you, Virgo, because you're still... I don't know, because you've got the Six of Cups reversed. Then you've got the Tower. You may have made an ultimatum and been like, well, we're not soulmates if you don't want to level up. Because you've got the Eight of Cups reversed, which is all about not wanting to walk away. And then your person's got healing from... They're breaking free from the devil. They're not wanting to work together. So I feel like they're not on the same page as you at all. It's caused them a lot of pain, so they obviously do care. But they're recovering from heartache and heartbreak, and there's been arguments. Yet they're just wanting to find like practical stability. They want stability, they want to feel safe and secure financially. And then it's like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to like move on from this. We're not seeing eye to eye, like, so what do I do? I know, I'll just not do anything, you know? And then like, if you don't say anything, you don't talk about it, then it doesn't end, but it's like, it doesn't move forward either. And then it's just like the pink elephant in the room. With Zero, I feel like because your person got the Ten of Swords, maybe they're like looking for like a new chapter, a new phase. I don't know whether it's with you, whether it's with you, sorry, or if it's solo. But they may have children or responsibilities. Maybe they've already got a mortgage because they're showing up as a queen and you're showing up as... You're just showing up as the Six of Cups reversed, the Eight of Cups reversed, and the Tower. You're not showing up as someone who's currently a provider or someone with responsibilities. It doesn't mean you're an irresponsible person, but they may be like bound to an existing mortgage or rent or contract of some sort, or they may have children that they're responsible for. But it's like... It's like they're not committing to you somehow, even though they're a very responsible person. And then they reset to zero. I need to clarify this because I don't really get it. Why, if we got the Three of Pentacles reversed, what is the issue? Why has Virgo's person got the Three of Pentacles reversed? Why aren't they cooperating? Maybe they've just got used to controlling everything themselves and they don't want any drama and they've got trust issues. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean there's something wrong with you, but they might be projecting that onto you, or you're not ready to trust again, or moving. It's something to do with a house, distance, change of residence, moving in with your partner. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. If you like asked about moving in or they've asked you to move in, you don't want it to be over either way. You know what, like when I was young, there could be an age difference or something like this. When I was young, mortgages terrified me and I knew that I wasn't earning enough money to get on a mortgage. And I loved my boyfriend so much. But he had put himself on a mortgage with his best mate. And I could not afford that. And I knew there was major repercussions and consequences if I put my name on that mortgage and then I failed to pay it. And it was like because he'd already got himself into that sort of binding contract, he was really struggling to pay it. And then his best friend was like pulling out of it and he was trying to force me onto it. And I avoided getting on that mortgage like it was the plague, because I knew that if I like failed a mortgage payment, that would give me a terrible credit rating. And I knew that was responsibility I wasn't ready for, but it didn't mean I didn't love my person. And I cleaned the house and I cooked and I looked good and I was great to be around. You know, I was pretty, I was happy, I would like cook and clean and do everything. But I said, I'm not getting on the mortgage with you, I'm not ready. You know, and he left me because of that. And met someone that was ready to pay the mortgage. So people do these things, they make decisions based off practicalities, what's practical, you know, what's going to solve their problems in the immediate. You know, I had to do what was best for me in the end, and I knew that I'd lose him, and I did, but I just wasn't ready. It doesn't mean that you don't love your person. I said, look, leave the house and we'll get in a flat together and your sister can move in as well. And I was so loyal and I was devastated when he split up with me. I was devastated. So don't think that because someone doesn't want to get on a mortgage with you that they're not good for money, or they don't want to invest, or they're not a serious person. It's just that sometimes it's not the right time for that person. They can't afford a mortgage and they're being responsible by not entering in something that they couldn't never afford. You know, like, it's not the time for them to do it, and maybe he shouldn't have jumped into that. That was his choice to do that. Maybe there's an age difference or a difference in salary right now, and you know, one of you feels like the other's just not responsible. Or don't assume that because someone's like a low earner now, they're always going to be that, because that you're kind of like blaming someone else for the responsibilities that you gave yourself earlier on in life. And don't assume if they refuse to move in with you that it's because they don't want anything serious. It's just that sometimes people haven't got what it is that you need, or you know what I mean? If you're honest with yourself, or if your person's honest with themselves, Virgo, like, they may be wanting you to move in because they can't do a long distance relationship, or they feel that somehow you two are not properly together. And then this is making you feel like, well, maybe they're not the one I'm meant to be with. Something about this is falling apart. And what is it that Virgo's person loves about them? Even though we are so different, I feel so connected to you. So Virgo, like, there's there's definitely like possibly age differences or difference in values, or know how you've been brought up. You don't have to be like culturally different, but your families might have very different approaches to finances or expectations on what should be achieved by what age or something like this. You know, one family can be mega supportive and the other family could be like, what are you guys doing? Like, this is doomed. You live really far away. It's just not practical. Yeah, you could have like very different approaches to stuff. Let's get advice, because hang on, what's the nature of this relationship? I mean, there's either going to be a rebirth and something stronger in place, or it's going to blow apart. It's like going to go either way, isn't it? Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. You two might have a very playful energy between you. You might have a really good banter, really good chemistry, and then when it comes to serious stuff, it's like we just do not see eye to eye, like, at all. You might have a really good chemistry, really good attraction. You might even have like just a really good general chemistry, but then when it comes to talking about serious stuff, it's like, ooh, uncomfortable. Because there's that like pink elephant in the room. What's the advice? View from above, get the big picture. So you can get too bogged down with small details, okay, or stuff that matters today. You need to zoom out, look at things with a bird's eye view. What is it that I originally liked about this person? What is it that would sustain a relationship long term? Do those things fall into the same category? If they're just hot and sexy, but they're completely impractical and you actually have loads of responsibilities, or vice versa. If you're hot and sexy Virgo, but you can't fulfill the needs that this person has because they have a lot of responsibilities, maybe back away from it. Okay, don't try to make it difficult for this person. Just have a real good think about it. Put yourself in their shoes, okay? Because maybe being in love isn't enough. Maybe having an insane chemistry isn't enough. You know, there might be little people involved here that need someone that's kind of older, more established, or has more funds. I don't know. I'm not saying that your person's right or wrong. I'm just saying have a think about everything. Look at things from a bigger kind of like far away perspective, because you're too in it. You're too emotional and too knee deep into it to kind of like maybe see what's right. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. This could be the making of you. Okay, so either you'll mature and realise like you're not right for one another, or you'll think, screw this, I want to step up, I want to fulfill this role, I'm ready, it feels good to step into this, I want to step up and like, or I want my person to step up and be there for me, like this feels right. It's going to go one of two ways, but you will transform either way. You're not going to be the person that you were in 2024, okay? In 2025, there's going to be a tower and the butterflies are going to fly out of this like brand new ivory tower that's strong, and it's either going to be you solo or it's going to be you and your person having a full-on like glow up as a family, like... or as a couple. Self-transformation. Embrace self-transformation as a journey of evolution and growth. Evolution, personal growth, reinvention. What did I just say? Oh my God. You're not going to be the person that you were this year. You're going to be a whole new person next year. And it's either to step up to the plate or it's to walk off on your own path, okay? And be with someone who is where you're at in life, you know, because that's more comfortable sometimes. And it's not wrong. It's just flying your line, you know, walking away from something that you've kind of told yourself in a Disney, you know, kind of idealistic kind of way. We just need to be together and it'll be perfect. In real life, people have mortgage payments, they have credit rating, they have snotty noses to wipe, they have like nappies to change and, you know, pensions to pay into. And it just depends where, have a think, where am I at in my life, Virgo? Where am I at? What can I take on right now? What's really not something to take on right now? Can I level up? Is it possible to level up and be the head of this family or be, you know, an important part of this family or this couple dynamic? Or, you know, do I need to kind of like get on the page with someone who's where I'm at and do that at my own pace? Because I had to get onto a page where I did that at my own pace, you know? And I met someone straight away. As soon as I got myself sorted, like a year later, I met someone straight away and we were just right for each other. You know, so it's 50-50. It's like only you know what you want to do. Okay, and then just give it 100% either way. Right, thank you, Virgo. I'm going to go out and look at some Christmas lights now. I hope this reading resonated for somebody. We've got 5 likes, so that's looking good. If it doesn't resonate, check out your other signs. Maybe it's just not a message for you. You know, if things are going good, pretty good right now, Spirit will help the people who need messages the most right now. And this was a longer reading because it was just, there was more to it. Okay, it was like there was more to dig up, more to unpick. So yeah, have a good weekend. Take care. You can always cross-watch the sign of your person. I'll go on to do, I may come on tonight and do the next couple of signs. I'll do Libra and Scorpio. And then, yeah, tomorrow I'll do the other signs. Okay, have a good one, everyone. If you want a personal reading, you can find my Etsy store, okay, from the links on my About page on YouTube. All right, take care and I'll see you in the next one.